Hi everyone, this is your girl Skylar J in the building. We are back. Oh my God, I'm super excited. I'm super excited that my show is back. Stepping Up and Out with Skylar J is back in the building, and I'm waiting on my guests to come in. Give me a minute. Hello?
Hey, can you see and hear me?
Yes. Oh my God, I can see you.
Hello, how are
Hi,
you? It's
my
been so long.
I know. I'm so glad to see you because I haven't seen you on camera since the last interview we had when we first started working together.
Three
Oh,
years ago.
it's been 2 years. Oh my God,
No, it's been three.
three. So we've been working together for 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Hi,
Yes.
everyone. I want to welcome everyone to my first show, season one, on my YouTube channel. And also, I'm super excited to have my client, Sette Amoure. She's in the building, and we are super excited to have her. And we can't wait to unpack her new album and all the stuff that she has going on. So,
Mm-hmm.
welcome.
Hey, hey. Hello. And it's pronounced set, by the way. Just set.
Set. Okay. You know what? I've been saying
Mm-hmm.
Seta.
A lot of people say that, but it's just basically short for Chrisette. So I just
Cassette.
took,
Okay.
yeah, but then I put
Uh,
set and then more, and then there you go.
okay, I got you. So it's set
Mm-hmm.
or more.
Yes,
Because you know
yes,
what?
ma'am.
So I had did a promo yesterday. So
Mm-hmm.
so on StreamYard, they let you chop up AI clips, like the most important clips, and then they share it on my YouTube channel. And
Mm-hmm.
the person who was talking, it wasn't me. And they actually said your name. I thought they said your name wrong, but they actually said your name right.
Oh, that's funny.
I was
That
like,
is
oh my
funny.
God.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad that you set me straight and told me to put that right because I butcher people names and stuff. So
No, it is all good. It's all good. I'm happy to
okay.
see you again.
Me too, me
It's
too. So
been
what's been first of all, Happy New Year's and all that great
Happy
stuff.
New Year. Yes, Happy New Year to you too.
Exactly, exactly. So introduce yourself. Let everyone know where you're from.
Sure thing. Well, my name is Sette Amoure. My real name is Chrisette, but I go by Sette Amoure, my artist name. I'm from the Joliet, Illinois area, so on the outskirts of Chicago. Born and
Chat
raised.
town.
Mm-hmm. Chi-town. And I am musician, artist, vocalist. I'm also a student. I'm in school, and I'm here just to give my all in everything that I do.
Exactly. But you know what? When I first met you, let me unpack when
Hmm.
I first met her. I don't know how I stumbled. I don't know how we met each other, but I don't feel like
I
diving
don't know
into
either.
my. Yeah, I just know that we met. It was the energy, it was alignment. So I had met
Hmm.
her, and it was like, who is this lady? I said, this girl can sing. Her voice is amazing. So
Oh,
when
thank
we
you.
first linked up, I said, you know what? Because sometimes my business, sometimes I like to help people. Some of my clients, pay me every month for promo, for me to do their promo and stuff and do their social media stuff. So
Hmm.
I was like, sometimes I like to give back, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's been supporting my business and all this kind of stuff. So when I reached out to you, I was kind of scared because I didn't know, because I didn't know you very well. I didn't know if you think I was scamming, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So Because people
Yeah,
scam on social media.
they
So
do.
I
They
was
definitely
like,
do.
I want to really, really work with her. And so when I heard your first EP, your first album, I was
Hmm.
blown away. I was like, your vocals,
Oh.
ugh, girl, you took me out. You took me out. Because I love music. Like, I grew up on music. That's all I listened to inside the house. Music was my
Hmm.
savior when I was young. I can't sing,
Hmm.
I can't rap, but I have an ear for music and I love it. And so, go
No,
ahead.
thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Like that, and actually, not a lot of people know.
Hmm.
Array of Emotions is the first album from Sette
Hmm.
Amoure, but technically, there was a first album that came out in 2018, but I removed it.
What?
Uh-huh.
What happened?
It's a story, girl. Like I was in a really bad relationship, and I
Okay.
had to cancel everything. And so
Okay.
I just canceled that project. And my
Hmm.
actual artist name was not even Sette Amoure either. It was Chrissy G was the first artist name.
Wait a minute,
And
hold up.
then
Back up. Chrissy, what?
Chrissy G.
I like
I
that.
yes, that was my first artist name. And I I
Okay.
scrapped I scrapped it. And then the title of the album was called The Journey of Music.
Hmm.
Now, Array of Emotions has a lot of the same songs that the first album had. I just re-recorded them.
Oh, okay. I got
So
you. I
it was
got you.
like a revamp, but then there's some new songs on there.
Hmm.
Like there are some songs that did not make the cut for the Array of Emotions, and I just replaced them with new ones. And
Hmm.
so not a lot of people know that, but that was The Journey of Music was technically my first album, but it's nowhere to be found because I removed it. So we started
Okay.
fresh, and Sette Amoure is here, and my new album, Eternal Bloom, which honestly is my favorite so far.
We definitely going to get into that, because I have so much in my head that I want to ask you and stuff. So I'm going to try to remember, all the
Of
questions in my
course.
head. So
Hmm.
I want to go back when you
Go
was
back, girl.
young,
Mm.
when you first realized that you can sing, and who was
Hmm.
your favorite artist when you was growing up?
I love these questions. Oh, these are good questions. Love these
Thank
questions.
you.
So when I was young, I was
Hmm.
singing all the time. Now, because I'm also a classically trained violinist and violist. Not me, every people know that.
Of
Um,
course.
but I do use them in my music from time to time. But
Hmm.
I'd rather just sing. I feel like there's more of a connection there. But I'm
Hmm.
still, always holding the instruments and playing. I've been playing for
Hmm.
27 years, so that's not going to go away. Um, I so my first, I remember when I was like 5 or 6, driving in the back seat with my mom, and
Hmm.
she would play the divas. The divas were we had the Destiny's Child, we
Oh.
had Tony
Hmm.
Braxton,
Hmm.
we had Mariah,
Oh.
we had Whitney Houston,
Oh.
and then we had Brandy. I basically
Mm.
just named my 5 inspirations. Now, Destiny's Child has 3 people, but obviously
Hmm.
there's one person in there that has inspired me to do the most, and it's Beyonce. Beyonce just almost Carter.
Hmm.
That's that fifth person. So it's
Hmm.
Beyonce, Tony, Brandy, Whitney, and Mariah. Those 5 ladies have inspired me to sing
You know what?
wholeheartedly.
Of course, listening to your first album and the second one, I can hear Beyonce. Um, I can hear a little bit of Brandy. Like I
Hmm.
can hear, especially Beyonce. I can definitely hear Beyonce, especially with your background vocals. I don't know if you stack your vocals like
I do.
Janet. Okay, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So I hear both. I hear Brandy and Monica because I love Brandy. I, please don't kill me. I used to
No,
be a Beyonce. I used to be a Beyonce fan,
it's
and
okay. It's okay.
I would never, ever, ever sit on here and drag her because she is amazing. She is very talented. I was a Destiny Child. fan and everything. So I would never take away any of her things that she does and stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
just guess I just got a touch with her, you know. So yeah, I definitely can
You know
hear,
what I think it
Brandy and
is?
Monica. Hmm.
I think what it is she shifted music, and a lot of people, like what she used to bring, but she elevates herself each and every
Hmm.
time. And I think a
Yeah.
lot of people they just rather keep it maybe it's the Beyonce era or the I Am Sasha Fierce or B
Yeah.
Day, but
Yeah.
she continuously elevates, and it's
But
it's
you
it's
have to
hard to keep.
grow.
You do. It's hard to keep up with
Yeah.
her. It's
Yeah.
hard.
It is.
Mm.
She is fab. She is
Hmm.
the only. She's the last only pop artist, at least from her era. Because there was Whitney. When I was coming up in the '80s, there was Whitney, there was Michael Jackson, there was Janet,
Hmm.
and there was Madonna.
Hmm.
And only one left is Madonna and Janet.
From that era, yes.
From that
Hmm.
era. So Beyonce is really the only from this era
Hmm.
is. So
This Queen of Masquerade. There we go.
okay. So let's go back to when you were telling me that your inspiration was Beyonce and
Hmm.
Brandy and Toni Braxton and all the divas. So
Hmm.
so did your mom's kind of when she first found out you can sing, did she kind of nurture you to push you to be a performer?
Well, fun fact, she's also a singer. So the
Okay.
talent comes from her. And
Wow. Your
yes, yeah,
mom
my
is so
mom's a
pretty,
singer.
and y'all look like
Oh,
twins,
thank you.
and y'all look like
Thank
sisters.
you. Thank you.
She's so pretty.
Yes, I'm her tall mini me.
I definitely
Um
can see it.
she actually I really didn't take singing seriously though until I turned 18. So
Hmm.
she helped me nurture my musical talents like with violin and viola, and I started getting into that when I was like 8, 9 years old.
Hmm.
And so, in the school system, you pick your instrument you wanted. I gravitated towards violin, and it's been up and up since then, musically for
Hmm.
me.
Hmm.
But I always could sing. It's just, it did not come out until college year, 18. And
Okay.
I went on a youth gathering trip with my church,
Hmm.
and we went to New Orleans to go to the Superdome for the convention. And they had like a lot of activities there. There was I think it was called God's Children Has Talent type of thing.
Hmm.
And, all the people that came from different churches went to this event
Hmm.
and, got to get the American Idol experience. There's 3 judges and
Okay.
you get up there and show your talent. And I did
Okay.
that and nobody knew. Like I sang Beyonce's acoustic version of Sweet Dreams
I like
at
that song.
her Las Vegas set in 2009 because
Hmm.
that was a year after. So this was around 2010. That version came out in 2009. So
Hmm.
I sang that on stage, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, we didn't know." And the thing is, I always knew. It's just
Yeah.
I never took it. I never took it seriously until I felt like there was a time I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna sing because I know how to sing," and it
Exactly.
came out. And then they were just like, "Oh my god, your voice is amazing!"
Yes.
And I, obviously, at that time, from 18 to now 33,
Yeah.
lots of vocal development. So if I were to sing that song now, it would be a totally different meaning, and it would
Hmm.
sound different. It would sound even better.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know
Mhm.
what? If like it's so many people out here now, like today artists. Like I don't know if because I'm old, like some of the music, I don't know, some of the music that I hear on the radio, I just want to throw myself out my window or throw myself in the oven and turn it on
Ooh,
myself.
not the oven.
Yeah, yes, because it's just like, what am I listening to? What is this? What is happening? What happened to the talent, like yourself and many others? It's like,
Hmm.
the music industry seem like they nourish, they always putting into garbage and not putting into
Yes,
real singers and real artists and real performers.
yes, and fun fact, I actually don't listen to the radio as much.
Okay.
I use my blue. I have. my own playlist of whatever I want to listen to, whether it's my own
Yeah.
music or whether it's other artists that are either major or super independent. Like
Okay.
I make my own playlist because
Mm-hmm.
the radio just doesn't give it to me. You know, it doesn't give it to me. Like I can listen to all the Beyonce I want, all the Mariah, all the Brandy, who especially Brandy,
Yeah.
Tony.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
like I can listen to anyone I want without any interruptions. I can go to the next song.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
listen to. I don't listen to the radio.
Yeah. But you know what? It's so funny. Like for me, my husband listens to the radio a lot, but I listen to 80s music a lot.
Hmm.
I listen to 90s, early 2000s. So I'm like you in a sense, I stream all my music, I listen to Pandora, YouTube. So, I understand where you're coming from. So, question. So,
Hmm.
who are your you always say who your main artist. So, who are you listening to today on your playlist, whether it's a singer or a rapper? Or a
Mm,
pop artist. It don't matter.
mm. Right? It's so. It varies. Like okay,
Hmm.
so it depends on my mood. Um, I do like a lot of bands.
Hmm.
Well, there's two in particular bands that I like. It's Echo Smith and Coldplay. So they're on my playlist. I love Coldplay.
Me too.
Um, I also I've listened to some Kaylani lately. Her song Folded. That's my jam.
Hmm.
Um, what else am I listening to? I'm listening to uh there's so many I'm listening to right now. I can't even keep track, but I know
Yeah.
Coldplay, Echo Smith, Kaylani, Chloe Bailey, Holly
Hmm.
Bailey, Chloe and
Hmm.
Holly. Um, then oh, the song that is stuck in my head currently, right now, is All Yours by Normani.
Okay.
Love that song.
She
Like
is
that
so
song is
pretty and she has a
hmm
nice voice
she's
and she
talented.
can dance, I must say. Yeah, very, very,
She can
very.
dance her tail off. She's the best dancer of her
Hmm.
generation right now. Clearly.
So are you a
Clearly.
dancer? Can you dance?
Oh wait, I can, but not like that. Not like that.
Okay.
It's I'm on beat. I got rhythm. I got a lot of rhythm.
Yeah.
It's just it's not my forte when I'm on stage.
Okay.
I'm more of a singer.
Okay. I got you.
But I will add in a little two step if I have to.
Well, for me, I can dance, but I have no rhythm sometimes. And also, I almost dance like a white girl, but I'm a black girl or a black woman or whatever. So,
Me too. Me too.
yeah, I get you.
Like
I get it.
like I dance like I'm on the cheerleading team, but I'm on
Hmm.
beat. I never
Yeah.
miss a beat. I'm on
Yeah.
beat. It's just it's real like and then buck this and then just doing all stuff
Yes.
like I know how to get it. It's just
Yeah.
it's not like a an Armani or a Beyonce or a Sierra or
Yeah.
it's not that
Uh
good.
huh. Well, at least you can dance. At least you can go in the club and when you want to go out and hang out and have fun and and just dance
Yes.
freely. Because I'm more
Yes.
like when I used to go to the clubs back in the 90s and the early 2000s or the late 2000s. Um, I never was the type of person. I didn't like people dancing. I don't like dancing with guys. I don't want them dancing on me. I was
Mhm.
more like a free spirited dancer. I want to, move around and get into the music. It depends on what the music they playing. Like I just don't like to dance with a guy because I like to dance all over the place.
That is me 100%. 100%.
Wow. Yes, yes, yes. So so after college, after you found out that you can sing,
Mhm.
so what was next after college, after you graduated from college? That's when you start to
Well,
record?
I actually dropped out.
Okay.
Yes, because I had to find me first. Like there was a lot of self-discovery that I needed to figure out. But
I got you.
I did join a group, a R&B
Hmm.
group called Third Nature in 2000
What?
yes, yes, in
did y'all make
2014.
did y'all make any music?
We do have an EP. It's not available for streaming though. It's like on Audio Mac. It's called Introducing Third Nature. And
What?
it was me, a guy named Cornelius, and a girl named Brianna. I don't think Brianna
Mm-hmm.
records anymore, but I know Cornelius does.
Mm-hmm.
He goes by Q. He's really talented.
Shout
He's
out
in a
to
group
him.
called he's in a group called Boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and they're a really nice group. Like they do a lot of good music. Now, if you want to call someone the male Brandy, that is him, because
Oh wow.
a lot of his stacks are very Brandy reminiscent. But he's
Mm-hmm.
really good, and he
Mm-hmm.
produces a good 90% of his material. So he's very talented. But I was in a group, and we departed because I decided to go solo.
Mm-hmm.
I just, we were just going different directions. There was no hard feelings or anything. I just felt like I wanted to be
Yeah.
by myself and
Yeah.
find me and find my
Exactly.
sound.
And find your voice and find your
Hmm.
sound, and
Right.
I think that's a good thing and stuff because you know, sometimes when people are in like groups, male groups or female groups, it's always the lead singer, that give they all, and then finally they probably wake up and say, I want to do a solo thing. I want to go out on my own. I want to do my own thing. And I think that's an amazing thing to do.
Well, and the fun fact about us is that there was really no lead singer. We
Oh,
all
okay. Y'all all
sing our
share
own.
vocals.
Yeah, we all share vocals. And even at the time, my songwriting wasn't as strong as it is.
Hmm.
Maybe about a few years later, and like I've always had it in me. It's just it takes certain situations to bring that stuff out,
Yeah, of
and
course.
so I wasn't able to. I really didn't contribute to writing anything, but I just contributed vocals, changed a few lines here and there. But it was a fun group. It was a fun group. I think one of my favorite songs from that EP, ooh, is between "I Want to Be Touched" and then
Ow. Not I want to be touched.
yes, "I Want to Be Touched" and then "Microphone." Those were some two really good songs.
You know what? I would love to hear that song, those couple
I'm
of
gonna
songs,
find it.
and your original EP that you said you
You
did,
won't be
and
able to. It's gone.
it's gone. So
It's
okay,
gone. But
okay,
the Third
okay.
Nature project is on. I believe it's Audio Mac. Like you, it's. I have to do some digging, but I listened to it not too long ago, maybe like about 5 months ago,
Hmm.
and I was like, oh, this was back in 2014. It's crazy.
Okay.
Hmm.
So my next question is to you is when did you start writing? I mean, did you go to writing school, or you just
Mm-mm.
taught yourself how to write music? And what was your first song that you read, that you wrote?
What was the first song I wrote? Which one? Oh, okay. It was Closure.
Okay,
Closure.
I love that song. It's
Yes.
so hey
It
y'all,
pulls.
if
It pulls at the heartstrings.
oh it does, because listen, y'all need to go and look up her music, Setta. What you guys, Setta?
Set.
Set. Y'all need to go out and stream Sette Amoure music because she is super talented. Her voice is amazing. So y'all have to go out and really get into her vibe because she is a vibe. Trust me. And
Oh,
I'm not
thank
just
you
saying,
so
and
much.
and I'm not just saying that because we work together. I'm saying that you are very, very talented. You're a very talented person, and yeah,
Thank you
people
so
need
much. And
the world needs to hear you and see you more.
oh, they will, and we'll even get
Now,
into what I've been working on lately. But back
okay.
to Closure.
Hmm.
That song came about from a breakup.
I can
Like,
tell.
yes, that's now, mind you, I had to learn how to condense it to make it an actual song instead of a what was it, like a damn near novel. It was like three
Hmm.
pages long of written material. I'm like, oh,
Oh wow.
I was sad. And I'm like, okay, let me figure out how to make this into a song. And so how I write songs,
Mm-hmm.
I it goes either way, but my preferred method is I have to listen to an instrumental first or a
Okay.
beat. And then the lyrics start to flow, but not just the lyrics, the melody. Because,
Mm-hmm.
I have to find the melody and how I'm gonna sing it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I came up with Closure. And then since then I'm like, okay, I wrote my first song. And then my second song was Inferno. Inferno was supposed to be on a project. It will be
Mm-hmm.
on a project at some point in my life. I don't know which one, but Inferno is
Okay.
an R&B. It's an R&B song,
Mm-hmm.
and you never heard it before. It's very, very nostalgic of that good R&B
Oh, I love
feeling,
it.
and it just reminds you of fire and passion and love and
Mm-hmm.
seductiveness. So that was my second song that I wrote, and I first recorded it in 2016. Oh my God, 10 years ago. Um, and it was not it was a good vocal. It just wasn't
Mm-hmm.
the best delivery because I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
ew, this is not how I want it to
Yeah.
go. So, but that was my first song that I wrote. And there is another song, and I did a music video for which you will never see because it was
Why?
sabotaged. It
Oh,
was
it
sabotaged.
was.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I hated it. It was disgusting. It was gross. Bad angles, bad lighting, and they knew
Yes.
that. It was called Direction,
Uh-huh.
and
So wait a
that
minute,
was mhm,
not to cut you off. So
mhm.
did you have a team around you that sabotaged you, or was it the videographer, the company that you used to film your
It was
video?
one. It was the person that filmed it. Like it was his
Uh
company, and then just the way that it looked, it was not good. And I'm like, you expecting
yeah.
to release this to the public? That's not happening. That is not happening by any
Hmm.
means. So I did not like. It was out, and then I had it removed. I'm like, this is not my vision. This is not how I
Hmm.
want it to look. This is just not. It ain't it. And it was a song called Direct. It was a song called Direction. And
Hmm.
that song, it's about finding your way through darkness. But the problem is the thing I don't like about that song. Mind you, I recorded it. It was I was singing too darn low. Like I was in this part of my register for most of the time. Like I was just really low. And I'm like,
Okay.
why? I'm like, why am I singing this low? This in
Hmm.
whole song. I don't like it. I thought it was cool at the moment, but I'm
Hmm.
like, now looking back at it, nah. I would, I if I would actually I would re-record it.
Of course, because you seem
I
like a perfectionist. You seem like you do not play when it's time to
mm-mm,
work, and get
mm-hmm,
inside that booth and do your thing. Because some of the videos that you have tagged me in when you was working on your new project that you have out now. Um,
mm-hmm.
I saw you in the booth, and it was so amazing. Like I just kept watching. I kept repeating the video because the video wasn't that long, but I got a chance to see you you
Mm-hmm.
know, doing your thing. And so I said, this girl right here, she has such a beautiful voice, especially when you go up, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, oh my God, it's like, ugh, she needs to be on the main stage. Like, and we're going to put that in the
We're-
universe. Whatever we talk about today, and from this point on, as we keep continuing working together, I'm going to put stuff in the universe for you and your career and your music career because yeah.
and you too. Don't forget
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you.
Your
'Cause
company, your company's gonna blow. Trust me.
yeah. You know what? It's just like, real quick about my business. Like, I love what I do. I love the whole social media, the marketing, and meeting new people. And when I first started my business, I was scared because I never had a business before. A black girl like me living in DC with a
Mm-hmm.
business, I didn't go to
Mm-hmm.
college, I kind of
Mm-hmm.
self-taught myself, like I'm on the job teaching myself as I go
Mm-hmm.
along with my business. And
Yeah.
do you adopt that in your music career or any part of your life, in your journey?
Like self-teaching?
Yeah, you're just pouring into whatever you want to do in life. Don't let nobody hold you
Oh,
back. not being scared to do stuff or try new things.
No, and actually, I'm gonna put more forth that this year as well.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want anybody to hold me back, especially when it comes to performances and
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to making certain dealings. Like if someone wants to pay me for a show, I have to know my worth.
Mm-hmm.
That's very important, and don't let people sift you.
Yeah,
And I need the money upfront first before I perform because
exactly.
I have a dear friend and I love her to death, but I don't know if I'll do business with her again
Mm-hmm.
because I still haven't gotten paid from that show. So we're just gonna leave it at that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's that
Mm-hmm.
information? Listen, what's that information so I can call? Like, I'm just playing.
Ah!
Where they phone number at? Like, but
Child,
it's just amazing how people, try to take advantage of people. And this is the reason why a lot of people, especially music artists, are scared to kind of ask for help. Like if they need management or they need someone to, a record deal or something like that. And then you got people all in your inbox emailing you, and the whole time they're trying to scam you out your money. And I just don't understand why people do that. Especially when you're dealing with independent music artists.
mm-hmm.
Because they put so much passion and they put so much of them inside. And of course, you don't have money because you're funding your own music and your music career. And for them to come out
Mm-hmm.
and try to scam you, it's funny to me. It's crazy. But that's a whole
It
nother
is.
story. That's,
Mm-hmm. We'll say that for another time.
yeah, it's crazy. So
Mm-hmm.
let's get into your new project.
Oh,
That's
eternal
why we
bloom.
here.
Eternal bloom. Let me tell
Ugh.
you. Let me tell you something,
Ugh.
Miss Skylar. Let me tell you something, Miss Skylar.
Mm,
This project is different lyrically from the other project. One, because it's a whole other project, but
hmm
two, it's a different sound. Like
hmm
this is a pop album,
It is.
and I've been
But
told. Hmm. What were we gonna
I
say?
also I also hear pop and I also hear um revival. Now that one right there, revival. Oh, I hear
Revive.
country revive. I hear country. I hear pop.
Hmm.
I hear gospel. Like I hear so much in that song. That song is amazing. Like
Oh, Revive. I love Revive. Thank you. That's actually the
revive. That's
first
the
song I
name.
did. Yes, I did that. I recorded that. That was the first song I recorded about 2.5 years ago for this project. And I'm like, okay, we're going to center the whole sound around this particular song.
hmm
And Eternal Bloom was actually not going to be called Eternal Bloom at first. It was going to be the Amore Effect. But I changed it. And I'm like, I want it to be something more popping, like a bloom.
hmm
Like, here's a flower, it's coming to fruition, and everybody gets to see it. This album is me in a whole lot of ways
hmm
because I've been told by multiple people that, I'm a black girl. I know how to sing. I sing my face off. However,
hmm
I don't have the oil. You know what they say in the Kojic church, in the Baptist church, you ain't got the oil. I said, that's fine. I ain't got the oil. I have something else.
hmm
And I have something that's a little more palatable. That's something
hmm
that's a lot more multi-genre based.
Yeah.
So I can sing almost anything.
Because you don't
And
want to be put in a box, obvious.
no,
You want to be
exactly. And so
able
that,
to sing
mhm.
everything and put everything in a melting pot, and yeah, go for it.
Exactly. And so that's why I said, you know what, let me tackle pop.
hmm
And this is one of my best projects so far, sonically.
hmm
And fun fact, because licensing, I have to license these instrumentals to make sure that I get paid and the producer gets paid as
Of
well.
course.
And if you license, I think if you lease it before somebody buys it, I think it's still okay because you're still able to use it. But there is one beat there was actually one song that was a replacement because I was not able to put the song on the album.
hmm
So Dance for Love was the replacement. That was I'm glad you do, but that was not supposed to be on there.
Okay.
It was supposed to be Dear Diary.
So
Dear
was it?
Diary. Hmm.
So Dance for Love was that the one that you had put out last summer
Yeah.
before? Okay,
Uh-huh. Yeah,
okay,
summer
got you.
of 2024. Yes. Yes, that was yeah, that it's a pop song, but it's Afro beats. And I'm like, this doesn't fit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, you know, maybe it will fit eventually when I just listen to it more. But it wasn't supposed to be on the album. It was supposed to be Dear Diary. And
Mm-hmm.
Dear Diary is a song where it's my background vocals, which are me, and then a ukulele and then a heartbeat. So it's actually gonna be cute. And it was mid tempo. I'm like, okay, this fits the vibe. But for
Wow.
some reason, I couldn't use it anymore. I'm like, darn it.
Here y'all
So
go.
I'm
Here go
like,
the album. Here it go right here. It's
oh, see. So I'm like, okay, let me just switch it out. And then, everything else worked out in the
Mhm.
end. And like writing these songs was so fun for me to do because
Mhm.
I was in a different headspace. Like, I'm not talking about relationships. Like, if you
Mhm.
notice, Array of Emotions was more relationship based.
Yeah,
Like, you have
I can
songs
hear that. Yeah.
like you have more, like you have Many Reasons, you have Love
Oh,
Burst,
that's so
you
pretty.
have
All of
So
them.
Sweet, all
Hmm.
about a guy.
So you
But
was in love when you made your first album. So you was deeply in love, because I can tell by listening to the vocals and the emotions and the lyrics. I can tell that you was in emotional relationship or something with someone and stuff like that. Yeah.
and yes, and mind you, remember, so Many Reasons, So Sweet, Love Burst, all were re-recorded songs that I originally recorded in 2016
Oh
when I
wow.
was deeply in a relationship. So
Hmm.
yes, I was. I was.
Wow.
Um, for a whole year, that person he was one of the best relationships I've ever had. And I was in love. And so a lot of those songs came from that relationship. So you are definitely right, Miss Skylar. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
this project, I didn't talk about no man. I talked about I talked about self. I talked about motivating
Hmm.
yourself. Like it sounds like
Yeah.
overdrive. Like put yourself in overdrive. Keep
Hmm.
pushing. It's just motivate and succeed yourself. Then I'm talking about the past, good old days, which is my freaking jam,
We
actually.
have to get into that one.
Good old days. That's probably my favorite song on the album. I ain't gonna lie to
let
you.
me
That's my
let me tell
favorite
you
song.
something. When you first dropped that single, and I was so excited when I woke up that morning because it was like Christmas for me because I knew you was behind the scenes we was talking about you was about to drop your project, blah 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 blah. So when I first heard the
Hmm.
song and I clicked on it, it transported me back when I was a kid. When I everything that you said in that song in Good Old Days, on the playground, sliding on the sliding board when
Hmm.
it was hot, the
Hmm.
swings, the music, the food, the ice cream truck. Like
Hmm.
you packed everything into everyone who was born in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s,
Hmm.
especially the 80s,
Hmm.
when, because
Yeah,
we didn't have
that
social
was for
media
the
back
'80s
then.
baby. Yes,
Yeah.
that was for the '80s babies. That they really actually it's also for the people that were born in the late '70s
Yeah.
because by the time they went into
Hmm.
the '80s, they were like maybe 5, 6, 7 years old. So
Yeah.
it was
That's
really for
me.
them too.
I was born in I was born in 69, but I was almost born in the 70s. So I consider myself a 70s baby.
69. Okay,
And
I was not expecting you to say that.
I
Okay.
know. Yeah, yeah. So my birthday is December 24th. I was born in 1969. I just turned 56 in
Your birthday
December.
passed, and
Yeah, my
I
birthday
didn't
just
realize
passed.
it.
Yeah,
Oh my
but you've been
God.
busy. It's okay. You've been busy and stuff
No.
like that. I know it's no shade.
Mm-mm. Happy belated birthday, Skylar.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm grateful to still be standing and still living life and happy, finally.
Good. Good. Beautiful. I love
Yes.
that.
Now,
So back to Eternal Bloom. That yeah, good old days is one of my favorite tracks, but like a lot of them are my favorite. And for different reasons. Like,
yeah.
okay, um Miss International.
I was glad you because I'm looking at it now. Let me tell you something about Miss International. When I heard that song is so festive, and it kind of transports you. Because okay, right now I am watching Netflix and I'm watching Emily in Paris. I don't know if you ever
Mm-hmm.
watched that show. It is
Mm-mm.
so good. It's so good. It's so good. So when I first heard International, Miss International, it made me think about my show. It made me think about because I've never been overseas. I've never been in Paris. I've never been to France, London, any of those places. So when you were singing that, it almost made me feel like, oh, I need to get my pass. What is it?
Passport.
Passport. Yes. It made me
Mm-hmm.
want to
Me
go get my
too.
passport and like, look, boo, we gonna go and go to France. That song is amazing. Like the music, the vocals, it's just such a festive, happy song.
Thank you. And that's honestly what this album represents. Even though, I do have a song that talks about a past memory with a loved one, doesn't matter if it's a boyfriend,
Hmm.
friend, family member, nostalgia.
So is that the one
Um,
called My Love? I'm Falling for You. Is that the one you're talking about?
no, I'm talking about
Um,
nostalgia.
okay. Okay, I see it. I
Now,
see it.
yeah, now my love, I guess that is relationship centered, but actually, another fun fact, my love was supposed to be on Array of Emotions, but I
Hmm.
decided not to put it on there because I already had too many ballads. So
Okay.
I'm like, okay. But then on this one, I only have two ballads and the rest of them
Yeah.
are up tempo, which is fine.
Hmm.
Um, but my love, I just changed the instrumentation. I changed the
Hmm.
vision of it. And I'm
Hmm.
like, okay, let's put it on Eternal Bloom. So I
Yeah.
feel like it'll be a little more fitting for that. Um, and then there is one song that I call it's the underrated diva,
Hmm.
and it is Trust in Me. I wrote
Hmm.
Trust in Me uh, 8 years ago, and
Okay.
yes, Trust in Me was already a written song that I just didn't know what to do with yet,
Hmm.
and I ended up rewriting it because I wanted to make it fit currently, but it was centered on that toxic relationship because I'm
Hmm.
thinking that it was a good relationship and I want him to trust me, but it was toxic because it's like he was so guarded, emotionally withdrawn. And I'm like, just trust in me. Like I got you,
Yeah.
even though you aren't poop.
Hmm.
So, you know, so I wrote that years ago. So a lot of these songs, I think the only one that I think every other song is was written in the last 2 years,
Okay.
except Trust in Me and My Love. Those are written a long time ago. Oh, I heard that piano.
Oh, you heard it. Oh my God, you're so good. Yeah, I accidentally clicked the
Mm-hmm.
song, but I'm gonna tell you what's my favorite. It's one of my favorite songs.
What?
Is BEG
Oh, big.
Bag. Let me tell you something. When I heard that song, I heard that house beat because that was the first thing when the first song first come on. I hear your vocals and then the beat comes in. And then it just took me back to the 90s when I used to be a club kid. I used to go to the club and listen to house music because I was so into house music and especially
Mm-hmm.
beats. And when I heard that song, and I was like, oh my God, I love this song. So when I work out, I play it every day. Like if I'm cleaning up or cooking or, just
Okay.
walking around my house. Like that's one of my festive
Oh.
songs that's going to be my summertime song when if we go on vacation in summer. Like I'm going to have that on all the time because I just love that song. That song makes you dance. It's such a happy song. So let me ask you about that song. How long did it take you to
Mm-hmm.
write this one? How long did it take?
Big. About maybe 10 minutes.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see you doing that because you're good.
And then to
Not 10
record it,
minutes.
yeah, it only took me 10 minutes to write. Mhm.
Wow. So
And
when
then
you was
I
at so when you was in the
mhm.
booth singing the song, was you dancing? Was you just, feeling the music and then
I was like, da, da, do what you want and do what you
Yes.
like. You're just doing just all that stuff, and then I'm like, okay. And then someone asked me, what does it mean? So,
Hmm.
do you know what the acronym stands for? Because I
No,
do
I
say it in
want
the
to know.
song.
I want to know.
Oh, breathe, exhale, and go.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Because you know what? When I was hearing
Hmm.
that, I said it. Because I had to go back and listen. Because sometimes when you listen to it without the headsets, you miss
Hmm.
something. So that's why I like to
Hmm.
listen to music with the headsets on because you can kind of like get into
You
it
hear
and really
you
get
hear
into.
everything,
You hear everything.
right?
Okay, I got
Hmm.
you. I'm glad you told me that fun fact. Okay,
Breathe, exhale, go. And
and
what that
go.
means is, okay, it's kind of for the people that like to do mushrooms and that
Okay,
like to smoke a little cannabis.
my
Uh,
husband,
so
like he loves
yes, so
mushrooms. I'm a cannabis girl, so
so when I
yeah.
say breathe,
Mhm.
exhale, and just
Exhale,
go, it's kind of like
go.
you're put in an euphoric place, and it's putting you just in a mindset of like, I just want to be free for the 2 minutes and 35 seconds, or however long the song
Exactly.
is,
Yes.
and just kind of be free mentally and just let your mind roam and
Well,
just
that's
feel the music, you know?
well, that's how it is when you like if you go to a club and stuff. Like for me, when I used to go to the clubs back in the day, um, either you was going like when you're going through something or you got a lot on your mind, you can always go to the club and
Hmm.
just release everything. Even though your
Yes.
problem's going to still be there, but for that just 1 hour or 2 or 3 hours you're in the club and you're listening to music, whether it's house music or any type of music that you like or any up tempo music, it helps a lot.
Hmm. It
It
does.
helps a
It
lot.
really
Music
does.
helps a lot. It's music for me is like therapeutic for me. Like I can remember
Music
all the
therapy.
music from back in the day,
Hmm.
all the different songs that I used to listen to, like Faith, Mary J. Blige, um,
Hmm.
and all those girls and albums. I can always every album or every song that I hear, it has a message of my life in it, some type of way, or
Right.
something happened,
Exactly.
you know,
Hmm.
and you can say, "Oh, this song remind me of this when I was going through this." So
Hmm.
that's how music is. Music is just an amazing thing. So let's okay, let's go to this one. We said dance for love.
Hmm.
Revive. Okay, revive. Please unpack that. Please tell me how long did it take you to write that song and find the
Ooh,
music and the melody and all the things of the things.
the music. Okay, Revive took me about 20, only
Okay.
because I wanted to see what I was going to do with it. Because I'm like, it reminds me of Avicii. Rest in peace, Avicii. He was a great artist.
Mhm.
Um, and actually, a lot of people like it's an Avicii inspired
Mhm.
song. Do you know that song? Don't wake me up. Don't wake me up when it's all over.
Oh,
And
okay,
I go
yeah.
down and I'm
It
on
does. Oh my God,
it.
it does.
Yes, so I love that song. And so when I
Mhm.
heard this instrument, I'm like, oh, this is an ode to Avicii. It was
Mhm.
like, I almost cried a little because I'm like, he died so soon. And
Oh
I'm like,
wow.
okay, let me do something with this. And I'm listening to it
Mhm.
and I'm like, what can I do? Because it does kind of combine a little bit of church, a little bit
Mhm.
of pop and country.
Mhm.
And so I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, let me figure out what I want to write to this. And so I kept hearing the lyrics, release the shackles, release the rope. I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, revive. But I also looked at the title because a lot of YouTube producers put the title of their beats on YouTube. And so
Okay.
I looked at the word revive and I'm like, hmm, okay, revive. I want that. Now how are we gonna put lyrics on it?
Mhm.
And then I came up with the concept of you don't want to be tamed. You don't want to be held back. You want to feel alive within the moment.
Mhm.
And you don't want anything setting you behind. And
Exactly.
so that's where the lyrics came from. And then it was fun putting the vocal sax together on the chorus,
Mhm.
where it was very choral like in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And then my favorite part is give me a sign, pull me in the right direction. Break these chains so I am free. Break these chains
Yes.
so I am free. So that's kind of where the churchy stuff comes in a little bit because that's
I
something you would
definitely
probably
hear
see in the
it.
choir.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, this is going to work. And I'm like, all right, we got the song. I took it to my brother, and shout out to my little brother because my little brother is my sound guy. He's my engineer.
Oh, so that's the guy that was at the what you call the recording thing? Because I saw a guy in the
Oh,
video.
like when you see someone, like when you see my post, do you see someone sitting in a chair looking at the screen?
Yes.
That's my little brother.
Okay. Oh wow.
Like my actual
Oh, that's your
brother.
blood brother. Okay. Oh, and
It
so
is.
y'all
He's
keeping it in the family. So y'all definitely collaborate and y'all vibe well together.
oh yeah,
Obvious.
he engineered and produced, well not produced, but he engineered and mixed and mastered both albums.
Okay.
Actually all three, because I had my Christmas project in between. So he did all of that.
Hmm.
So very much shout out to him. And he has a really good ear for certain things. And he's the only, like, I want to work with other people, but I'm very spoiled. And I'm also very territorial because he kind of knows he knows what I want.
Yeah, he
So,
knows your voice. He knows your sound. He knows what works for
mhm.
you. I know because I mean, listen. So when you're working with a particular producer and y'all make this wonderful magic, is it hard for you to kind of go outside of your safety net to work with other producers? Because I wonder, is that a hard thing for musicians?
But
You know.
before it was, now and not so
Hmm.
much. Now I've
Okay.
gotten to where like I want to work with other people, and I've actually met some pretty interesting people within
Hmm.
the industry, and I keep their contacts. So when I'm ready, we're gonna do some work. Like I'm gonna work with someone named D. Lyle soon. He's very
Hmm.
talented. He's performed with Selena Johnson. He's
Oh
written with
wow.
her.
I like
So
Selena.
he I keep him in contact. So he's also a producer. He's a really good one. He's a fantastic vocalist as well. And we're gonna do some work together. So I'm learning to work with others outside
Okay.
of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Because you don't
Well,
know.
that's
There's other
good.
people that can see different things.
And I think that's good. I think, you know, working with your brother is an amazing thing. Y'all gonna always be family. Y'all gonna always work together. But also, you want to try other things also too. Musically,
Mm-hmm.
you want to work,
Mm-hmm.
work with other people, and y'all just all work together and make things happen. I think that is so cool to do. Instead of just being in one little box.
Absolutely.
Okay, so my next song, um, My Love, I'm Falling for You. Is that about somebody, or are you seeing someone? Are you falling in love with this person?
At the time, because remember, I wrote that years ago.
Okay, okay.
So I was. Now, now there's someone I like a
You know
lot.
what? I kind of figured because I think I was listening to some other songs. I can't think of the ones because I have so much stuff in my head that my mind is always going. You know how
Mm-hmm.
Capricorns are.
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell that you was into somebody. I couldn't. I didn't. I wasn't. Because I'm not the one to get into people's business and stuff like that. But listening to
Yeah.
the music, I can tell that you was into somebody, and I wasn't sure if it was just. You know how people just put their art together and they just singing
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that, and sometimes it may not be personal,
Right.
but
Mm-hmm.
this song situation seems like is personal.
At the time when I wrote this, I wrote this in 2016. So actually more than 8 years ago. I wrote this 10 years ago.
Okay.
It would have been 10 years in this spring that I wrote
Hmm.
My Love and Falling for You.
Hmm.
Just never used it until I put it on the album. When I put it on the album, I actually was not seeing anybody. I just really wanted to sing it and
Okay,
put
I
it on the
got you.
project. But now, singing it now, There
It hits
there
different.
there is someone that I really like.
Oh, oh my
Hmm.
God. Not to get into your business, but how long y'all been kind of into, seeing each other
We would
or
only a week.
okay.
No,
Okay.
like we
Listen, let
really
me
like
tell you
each
something.
other. Hmm.
Okay, so y'all really into you, so y'all feeling each other. That's good.
Hmm.
So do you think
Hmm.
anything is gonna come of it? Is it gonna blossom into something? Do you feel it in your heart?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Good.
And he feels it
Good.
too.
And you deserve to be happy. We all
Thank
deserve to be happy.
you. Yes, we
We
do.
all
Yes, we do.
deserve to be loved.
Even the people that don't like us deserve a little bit of happiness. That way you can mind your business and stay over there.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Hmm.
one thing about relationships, like for me, I've been with my boo for we just celebrated 19 years together. I met
Oh,
him. I met him. We met each other on '06, and yeah, it's
wait, you met in '06, so y'all been together technically 20.
well technically 20. Yeah, yeah. We met in '06. Yeah, the end. It was almost the end of um December because we met before my birthday
Okay.
in '06. So I met him.
Hmm.
Technically, he likes to rebrand the story, but I like to be honest and transparent. We was on some bullshit. We met on some one night stand shit,
Hmm. Hmm. Sometimes it be
and
like that.
and I feel like the one night stand. I like to say the one night stand went wrong, well, at least on my part,
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
I was like I love to be in love. I love love. I love having the
Hmm.
relationships. I love being in the relationships and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And it it's been amazing. We had our ups and downs and stuff but we still together. We still support. He supports me so much, and I love him so much for putting up with my craziness because I'm spoiled. And you know how Capricorns, we can be a bitch. I can be a bitch
Oh, I
sometimes.
know. I know. I know. Trust me. Hmm.
uh, so he puts me in my place. Trust me. I'm just gonna put it like that. It takes a lot to handle me. You got to be a strong person to kind of handle me. And I'm not a
Mm,
bad person.
okay.
I'm a loving person, but I'm a little dramatic and
I am too. I am
yes,
too. Believe it or not, I am quite dramatic.
yeah, I love it.
Hmm.
So let's check out this up. Let's talk about this other song. Let me go to it. What's happening? I wish I can play this music, but I know how YouTube is.
No, it's okay.
Okay. What about nostalgia?
Mm,
Please tell me more about
nostalgia.
that.
I was thinking about my grandpa.
Oh,
I was thinking about my
okay.
papa. And I'm like, let me put this into a song. I actually
Mm-hmm.
could not. I actually took a break from writing it for like a week because every time I tried to write, I cried. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, let's get it together because this definitely needs to be on the album. And
Mm-hmm.
nostalgia is just, you know, I remember the day that I first saw your face. Just,
I love hearing your voice
it's,
and hearing it live through
oh,
this.
oh yeah, thank you.
It's
I do
so
that on purpose.
soothing.
I do that on purpose.
You
So
better.
I really love the way that that song came together.
Mm-hmm.
And the chorus, memories, something that we cherish.
Yep.
And then the background vocals I really like, even though I didn't add a lot because I didn't want a lot in there. I
Mm-hmm.
loved the places where I put them.
Mm-hmm.
It was very angelic. And then it all leads up into the nice high note at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just ends. And then, even though we already talked about good old days, it goes into good old days.
Okay.
It's a nice transition from,
Yeah.
and they're in the same key. So it also helps too. Like they're in the same key signature. So if we're talking about like memories going back in time, we're going from talking about one person and now we're gonna, like, that was more of a sad type of ordeal. Now we're gonna get to the fun times. Like, let's go back to the good old days. You know, like
Yeah, exactly.
it all worked. It all worked out. So yeah, that's one of my favorite songs.
Yes, you know what? I love the way how you place the songs. So when you was working on this album, um,
Hmm.
what is your what's your process when you placing the songs for the album?
Storytelling.
Storytelling, yeah.
Like,
See,
okay, let's see if I can. I think I know the track listing by heart. So Beg, that's like the relaxing opener. Like, okay, we just
mm-hmm,
about to chill, vibe, whatever. Let's
mm-hmm,
do it. Dance for Love is like, okay, I don't need to be on a psychedelic substance anymore, which I don't really do those. It's
yeah,
just the feeling of it. We don't need the feeling. Now we just gonna be up. Look at those flashing lights. Like it works. So I'm like,
mm-hmm,
okay, we're about to, but mind you, that was a replacement song. But I'm like,
mm-hmm,
okay, where am I gonna put you? And I'm like, okay, go after Bag. That works. And
mm-hmm.
then if I'm not mistaken, isn't Revive after that?
Trust in Me is the
Nope,
third
Trust in Me.
song. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Trust in Me. That was like, okay, Trust in Me. I don't know why I put this on this album, but I put it on there because I felt like it needed to be said. And it's no longer about one person anymore. This is about anybody. Like, trust
Mm-hmm.
in me. Like, I know you've been hurt, but trust me, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going to do that to you. I'm not.
Exactly.
I want you to know that I am here for you 100%. I
No,
felt like
great
that.
lyrics.
I Yes, and I felt like that was needed to be placed there. And
Mm-hmm.
then we have I think Revive is after that. It is.
Mm-hmm.
Revive
It
is like,
is.
okay, we're here. We're here, we're out, we're in the open. Let's do this thing. You can't hold me back. Can't stop me for anything. And so
Exactly.
I place them like that because it's telling a story.
Mm-hmm.
And then it all ends with Overdrive.
Okay.
And I wanted Overdrive to be an ending because I didn't want because it would have been My Love, I'm Falling for You as the closer. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, no, I kind of want I want Overdrive to close out the album
Mm-hmm.
because it's a big song. It's a big
Exactly.
song. And fun fact, this whole album vocally is a lot more difficult. hmm It's a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's difficult for me to sing. I can sing them
Mm-hmm.
all. It's just
It
if
was,
you're basing it
so
off
are
of
you talking
vocal
about
ability,
emotional
no vocally, period.
vocally?
Like,
Okay, I got you.
so if you were to label on which album is more vocally challenging, I guess for an average singer to try to sing,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Eternal Bloom is more vocally challenging
Oh
than
wow.
the first album. Well, it's because I'm using a lot of my higher register,
Yeah,
and
I can tell.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm also sustaining a lot of notes
Mm-hmm.
and making sure it sticks. Array
Mm-hmm.
of Emotions, it was a combination of both, but Array of Emotions has a lot of songs where it's not that hard to sing.
Yeah.
Um, but Eternal Bloom, now it's the catchier album of the two,
Mm-hmm.
the much catchier album. But like, okay, Overdrive, you can sing a part of that, but when it gets to that hard part, you gonna do the high part?
Oh,
Like,
oh.
over, like that long
Yes,
high note.
it goes up. Yes. Well, I'm not a singer,
hmm
so I'm not even going to attempt to break your ears. I leave it to the professionals and pretend like I can sing inside the house.
so yeah, so putting together this album was really it was special for me. I'm like, oh my god, it's finally about to come out. It's finally about to come out. I'm like,
Yeah, I
all
can
right,
tell.
now.
I can tell on this project that you're in a good place. You're
hmm
happy. You're festive. Um, you have you probably you can tell in all the music that you're in a good place,
I am in a very good place right now. Like I
and
am
you're about to
I'm
slay.
yes, and actually let's talk about the live performances because I've been doing something lately.
Yeah, yeah, we can
So
talk about that.
I so for the live performances, I discovered this last week and I'm like, okay, I love performing on stage, but I need to revamp these performances. I need them to be a little more live, depending on the
Okay.
area. So I'm like,
Mhm.
okay. So I found this app called Moses. It's an AI app that
Mhm.
allows you to revise and give life to renditions of already made songs.
Oh wow.
So what I've been posting lately when I'm sitting in a chair in all
Mhm.
black, those are my songs, but I revise them to fit
Oh,
the
okay.
venue. So they're acoustic versions of like Good Old Days or Overdrive.
Yeah, I wish I was there, like in the building, like actually, like seeing you, because there's a difference from watching it from the video and being
Hmm.
there. Listen to you
It's an
perform.
experience.
I can
It's
imagine. I can
it's
imagine.
yes, it's an experience. And so I'm like, okay, let me do this because depending on where I'm at, I have a rendition of each song for that particular
Hmm.
venue. So if it's a smaller space, it'll be acoustic. If it's a larger space, it'll be a live band. Like I actually just posted on my story of what I've been doing on my phone with Good Old Days.
Hmm.
I turned it into a live concept of like if I had a band on stage, how it would
Hmm.
sound. It sounds so good. It's
Yeah, it does.
it's that I can't wait to perform that on stage. I'm gonna tell you right now. Cannot wait to perform that on stage. That's gonna light up. That's gonna light up the whole stage. Like I
Exactly.
cannot. Yes, I cannot wait. And I did even some songs from the first album, like
Hmm. I heard
Black
that.
King,
Yeah.
like Black King. Oh, I
Oh
can't wait
my
to hear that one.
God. Black King
Hmm.
is
Hmm.
such a beautiful song to our Black brothers.
That's an underrated one, and I actually made two versions of that song. You have the
Hmm.
original on the album. You have
Hmm.
an acoustic one, which is so pretty for the smaller venues, and then you have a nice, funky R&B groove for the live stage concept.
Let me ask you
So
something.
yeah.
Would you ever do a live album
Oh my
for
God,
your
I'm
new
so glad
album?
you asked. I'm so glad you asked that question. I want to do a live band. Period. I don't know which album
You need
it'll
a
be on.
band. You need a band like behind
I
you.
do.
Like you need
I do.
yeah. You definitely need
I
that in
do.
your life.
I
Cuz you
need them
have
in my
that kind
life
of voice.
ASAP.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll put it in the
I need that.
universe.
Thank you. Yeah, put that in the universe for me because
Now, she need a
even though I
live
don't
band.
have,
Anyone in Chi-Town, anybody in Chicago that plays a bunch
hmm
of instruments at once.
yes, I need.
So, yeah, look your girl
I need
up.
a lot. I need a live band, and that's why I've been doing this for renditions. It'll give me that feel, even though nobody's on stage
Hmm.
with me. It'll give me that feel. But
Yeah.
eventually, like, say if somebody listens to it and they're like, "Do you need a guitar player?" They have a
Hmm.
reference to listen to what I created, and
Hmm.
then
Hmm.
they can
Yeah.
do it. And then guess what? I got a guitar player. I got a
Hmm.
percussion player. I got a horn, like something. Like I'm putting that in the air. So when you say a live album, yes, I would love to do a live album. I don't know which era yet because I low key already kind of started on the fourth.
You did?
A little bit. I started a concept of the fourth album. I have no idea what it's going to be called yet. Not even close.
What? I feel like
I've
you're
not even
working,
thought.
girl. You're not playing with the people. You're not playing with the
Mm-mm.
people. That's right.
I
Put your art out.
have a concept of what I want to sound like. It's gonna be. I'll give you a small little tidbit. It's
Okay.
gonna be indie. It's gonna be indie pop. So I
I love
actually
her
wrote a
music.
song already called Fast Car.
Not fast car, because George
Hmm.
Michael has that same name on one of his
Hmm.
albums, Fast Cars. Oh, and also, what's the What's the girl from the '80s who used to sing that song "Fast Cars"? What is her name? Oh God,
You would know better than me, girl.
I can't think of the name. I can't think of her name right now. But
Hmm.
you want? Can I hear a little smidgen?
You can. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Uh. Okay. You think you on the block now? Realities put you in shock. Talking about it don't really matter what you got. And it goes into the chorus.
Hmm.
Fast car, fast car. And then you think something about cute, and put on mute. It's okay. I gotta look at my lyrics. The song is
Yeah,
about basically a guy having a big old ego,
of course.
and he's being
Don't they
humbled.
all?
He's being humbled because he has this big ego. It's like, okay, well, let me remind you, you being a little bit too fast car. I'm gonna slow you down a little bit.
Exactly.
So,
Oh
so
my
the
God,
so
I can't
that
wait to hear that one day. Whenever you
yes, that
finish, when you do it.
now that's what it's called. But then I also, because this is how my ADHD brain works, because I'm always thinking.
Hmm.
Um, I have, if I don't do that project for the fourth, I do have another concept,
Hmm.
and that concept might just be completely, because remember, I never released my mixtape.
I know. Yeah, because I remember you was talking about that when you was in the studio that you was
I was
releasing a
I was
mixtape
gonna do
too.
it, and my the
What
songs are
happened?
recorded. I'm saving it.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
saving it for
You don't
it's
want
still
to
gonna
give
be a
them too
mixtape.
much. You don't want to give the people too much. You got to slowly ration it out.
Exactly. Like I'm gonna give them that mixtape probably maybe this spring or summer, just so it's so it
Hmm.
can be there. But the next project I am it's either gonna be an indie pop or it's gonna be a complete R&B record. And I'm not talking about fusion R&B. I'm talking
Hmm.
about R&B, R&B,
A
R&B.
straight R&B album, yes, yes. Because I watched this podcast called
Mm-hmm.
R&B Money with Tank, the singer Tank. He hosted with his buddy,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a very, very, very good show. You know,
Mm.
he has different people. The last person he had on there was Tamar husband. I think I told you about that. He was interviewing Tamar. He had the
Yeah.
Whispers on there. He had Chris Brown. He had Anne Marie because I love Anne Marie. He had
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people on there. You have to check it out. It's definitely, and it's all about R&B. The music, and they giving you gems, and you know, helping independent artists. Like you have to check it out. It's definitely good. You might like
I'm
it.
gonna, I'm gonna definitely check it
No,
out for sure.
yeah, it's definitely a good thing. So,
Mm-hmm.
you have anything else that are you doing music videos for any of the new project, or are you working on anything like that? Any visuals?
Visuals, I'm working on that because they're not
Okay,
cheap.
I know they're not.
So
I know.
there, I want to do at least two, at least two, at
Yeah.
least. So I'm working on that, and I'm
Okay.
working on right now. Music definitely did not take a step back. It's in a different place right now because I'm in school. That's been the biggest priority,
Mhm.
and once I'm done with school completely, which should be by December 2027,
Mhm.
I will be able to do what I want because then I don't have school playing me anymore.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
I can solely focus because I've been only able to do tidbits of what I can.
Mhm.
Like my friend D. Lyles told me, hit those open mic circuits up as much as you can and make
Well, I'm glad
a
you're
name for
doing that.
yourself. And I
Yeah,
have been so far. Like
you have.
I'm gaining I'm people are starting to follow me from these open mics that I do. And so
Okay.
I just gotta
Good.
keep grinding,
Good.
gotta keep grinding. And
Yeah, because
that's what I'm gonna be doing.
I'm so proud of you because especially this past year and last year too, that you've been in open mics, you're putting yourself out there because you're taking it back to like the old school ways. that
Mm-hmm.
before social media came, people was actually in bars, in like different bars around whatever city that you're from, because that's how you
Mm-hmm.
have to start out. You have to start
You do.
out, performing for people and mastering your craft and stuff like that. And I think it's so cool that you're doing that because you
Thank
are a
you.
singer and you deserve to be in front of a audience. Because a lot of
Thank you
people
so
can't
much.
sing. A lot of people can't sing. So
No, they cannot.
yeah, so it's crazy. So I want to congratulations on your school, your car. You said you was
Thank
in school, and I want
yes.
to congratulate you on that. I'm so proud of you. I see that you're moving. And didn't you say you made the dean list? Didn't you? Did I? Am I right or wrong? Twice. Okay.
Twice.
Wow.
Hmm.
Congrats. I'm
Thank you. This
so
school is
cool.
it's something. But I get my I'm working on my associate's degree in
Okay.
applied human services of applied science, and then I'm gonna shortly, like at least wait 30 days, give myself a break, and then
Hmm.
enroll in my undergrad in human services so I can get my bachelor's degree and finish, and so that I can be done.
Okay. Oh my God, you've been so busy. You out here.
Hmm.
So, is there anything else you want to add to this wonderful, wonderful interview?
Um, Continue to stream anything Sette Amoure related. Both
Exactly.
albums. Well, in the Christmas when the holidays come back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Be prepared for some cool live performances that I'm gonna put together. To really experience the artist. Like you get to hear like, okay, because it's actually different singing just with the backing track from the
Mm-hmm.
album versus a
Mm-hmm.
live reconstructed concept
That's true.
of
That is so
what I'm
true.
actually singing. It's entirely different. It's a new experience. So just
Mm-hmm.
be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for that.
Oh my God, that is so cool. I can't wait. So, of course, I'm her PR person, so you definitely will see
Mm-hmm.
all her video content and all the things when she
Mm-hmm.
posts.
And I have
So,
to thank you so much for being the big help that you are over the past 3 years. It'll be 3 years in April, actually,
yes.
since we had our last interview.
Yeah, well, thank you. I really appreciate it because I believe in you. I got your
Thank
back,
you.
you know, and yeah, we're gonna do this, like both of us.
We are,
So,
girl.
a quick question I want to ask real quick before we wrap things up. Um,
Mm-hmm.
do you want a manager? Because some people don't want management.
Uh, no.
Okay, feel because
I
you
th-
know,
I thought about that, but
yeah.
I'm like, I don't I don't want one.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Because
No.
I was telling my husband about. I was talking to my husband about it about when I was asking. As I was wondering, did she ever have management? And the first thing that he said, that you just said, he said, "Well, why would she want a manager when she can just do it herself and keep the money for herself? And she don't have to worry about no drama or somebody scamming them and stuff like that." So it's funny that
Mm-hmm.
you said the same thing he said. Like she don't need a
Mm-hmm.
manager; she could do it herself. And I was like, okay,
Yep. So it's, even though music is my whole life art passion craft, it is a
hmm
business. So
hmm
I'd rather just keep it my business and
I got
continue
you.
to strive forward. And then once I'm done with school, I'll be able to really cultivate that and put all the while, because I do want to do future merchandise.
Okay,
I want to do so many
that's a good
things, but
idea.
right now though, I need to finish my degree first, because
Yeah,
then I'll be able to get the job that I want and make
yeah,
money in the process, and then I can fund it a
exactly.
little bit more. So there's a
Yes.
whole plan of what I'm doing.
Well, at
So
least you have a plan because some people don't even have a plan.
yes,
So
this is my plan.
Okay, one more question I wanted to say. I keep saying one more
Yeah.
question because they keep popping up in my head. I have so many. So just say if an up and coming music artist just want to come up and want to be a singer or a rapper or anything like that, what advice would you give them?
keep pushing forward no matter what anybody tells you, because they're going to tell you you need to do this one genre just because you are the way that you look. Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't, because I've been told, you should just stick to R&B. Like, why?
Yeah, wow.
I don't like R&B all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like pop. Sometimes I like alternative. Sometimes I like folk. You go where your heart is gravitated towards, and
Mm-hmm.
try many different sounds. If it doesn't work, then try something else. Do
Mm-hmm.
not label yourself as a one shot pony.
Yeah.
You are you are the artist that you're supposed to be, and you need to live in that
Yeah.
and allow things to happen. And also take and for the ladies out there, because this is a male dominated industry and a lot of men think you can play in our faces.
Mm-hmm.
uh, don't settle for the BS.
Don't
If
get me
someone is
started on
present,
that.
if you are in a room with a male producer and he is trying to ask you some things in return for work, just decline.
Don't do
Leave.
it. Don't do it. Don't
Don't do
sell
it.
your soul. Yeah.
Don't do it, because I've come across that where I also, because okay, before we go, because I want to put this out there a little
Oh,
bit.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was supposed to do a project with a certain someone who's very well known.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but the project was already done, and so it's like, well, what am I here for? You shouldn't. We know the answer for that,
Yeah.
and it's a late night session. No,
Hmm.
no. So do not ever settle for that crap. And this also goes for men too, because
Oh yeah. Oh
there's
yeah.
female predators, and actually just not with females. Like,
Predators.
just what anybody, just watch out for the nasties.
Yeah.
Just watch out for the nasties. You
Mm-hmm.
keep your integrity, keep your soul. Don't sell it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best idea. I try to tell, like, if I'm working with other music clients, and I try to tell them the same thing. Do not allow
Mm-hmm.
nobody to dictate to you or tell you, if you do this, you got to do that. Don't
Mm-hmm.
compromise your brand. Don't compromise your soul for anything. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, that person that's trying to prey on you, he's not going to give you what you want. He's going to have sex with you and move on to the next person, and then you're going to be ass out, and all the stuff that he promised that he was going to do for you, he's not going to do it because he got what he wanted.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
it's just, I think that's just the sickest thing that
Mm-hmm.
some men can do to women or men. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It's just sad. It's just like, some men need to
They
stop,
do.
stop trying to manipulate and control people and getting them to do stuff that they don't want to do. They just want to do the music. They just want
Amen
to
to
make their
that.
music. They don't want to be raped or drugged or treated any kind of way. And that's go for
Mm-hmm.
the men too, But anyway,
Exactly.
that's a whole nother story. But so let everyone know where they can find your music at and all your socials.
You can find me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Sette Amoure, and all my music is available everywhere on platforms.
Yeah, you have to go out and stream. Um, you have to go and support her because she is amazing, not just musically, but you can see she has a great personality, and she's pretty, and she's sexy. She
Oh,
has all the things of the things. So go out and
thank
support
you.
her, and and be a
Thank
fan,
you.
not a
Thank you
stalker,
so
but be a
much.
fan.
Yes, I welcome all fans, no stalkers.
Yeah, okay. Because sometimes you might need the stalkers. Sorry, let me stop.
Hmm.
As long as they don't know where you
Exactly.
live at. Yeah. So I
Hmm.
just wanted to tell you thank you so much. Because, I moved my show from Street Smart Radio because I wanted to do it on my own,
Hmm.
you know, and I was scared because Street Smart was my safety net. It was someone that,
Right.
shout out to Grayson and Street Smart Radio for everything that you have done for me over the years and all the stuff that we have worked together on. And I just wanted to do it on my own. I was scared. I was scared to, especially to do YouTube because um I never just focus on YouTube. So now I'm finally just focusing on YouTube with my show only on YouTube, and I would just
Mm-hmm.
share my interviews onto Facebook or wherever the case may be, so people can watch. So I was definitely scared. I'm glad I did it. I'm so happy that I got a chance to interview you again, and also to talk about your new project. So again, go out and stream her album. It's everywhere. It's a great album. It's amazing. It's no skips. I'm not just telling you because she's on the camera and we work together, but please go out and
Thank
support
you.
her. And I just wanted to tell everyone thank you for supporting my show. I'm going to have more interviews every month. And I just want to thank everyone for supporting me and pushing me. And please subscribe to my channel, like and share. I hate I have to do that on YouTube because I see people do that a lot. But
Do it.
I don't want to be the one to keep doing it. But please share, subscribe, share this in this video, this interview. And again, thank you so much. And I love you so much. And I
Love you too, girl.
thank you for coming on and supporting me always. So if you have any other new projects, just let me know you want to come on and promote your stuff through, just let me know. And I'm here for you and all that great stuff.
Definitely. And this will be, are we able to post this video too so everyone can watch it?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to tag you because, I got to share it from YouTube because it's
Okay,
already
great.
live on YouTube. So I'm just going to share it. Then I'm
Good.
going to tag you. And then you can just,
Okay.
share it to your peoples and stuff like that.
I definitely will. Thank you.
And again, thanks everyone for tuning in to Stepping Up and Out with Skylar J and our wonderful musical guest, Chrisette. Am I saying it right?
Yes, Chrisette. Yes.
Chrisette. Okay. I love that name. I love
Thank you.
that name. When are you going to do a subtitle? Are you ever going to do a subtitle of your government name on your album ever?
Yes. Yes, I
Okay.
will.
Okay, good. So again, thank you, baby, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And I
Thank
love
you. You
you,
too. Love you too.
and enjoy your day.
All
Thank
right,
you.
you too.
Bye bye.
Bye.